would hang out a lot, and actually we would discuss where were we going with our characters. So sometimes I'd say, well, where are you going? Because we weren't in the same scenes together a lot. So I'd say, where are you going to be over there? And what are you I'm going to try to counterbalance that. And we all kind of, in a radar fashion, those two did such a what magnificent acting for those two. Season and Wings. I mean, fantastic. But yeah.
Was he really as crazy as he seems in the movie on set? I mean, he seems like really out of control. A lot of fun to be around.
Crazy like a fox. Yeah, crazy like a fox. His name was Wings because he was a great football player. But he grew up in Hollywood. His father was one of the blacklisted writers. And so Wings knew Hollywood completely. He knew how to play it. He knew what it was about. But he was a great guy. He was a funny. He and I were very close friends for a number of years. And then, as friendships sometimes do, you don't see people for a long time. I'll tell you one quick anecdote about that. Wings had divorced his wife. Nancy was a great friend of mine, too. And he ended up on a houseboat with his new wife. And years later, I went to go visit him, and I found him on the houseboat. And it was a Friday, and I'd been back in L.A., and he goes, well, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. And we talked about everybody, and he said, you know who died? And I forgot his name now, the producer of this movie. I forgot his name now. See, long time, brain cell.
Oh, Frank Capra Jr.
No, not Frank. No, it was the line producer. Jim something. Anyway, he says, he died. And I said, what? He said, yeah, drugs and all this. And I went, oh, no, I can't believe. So it was a Friday night, a lot of traffic. I leave the houseboat. I'm supposed to go into dinner in Beverly Hills. And I'm driving through traffic thinking about this guy's death and how horrible that is. And I go to this restaurant. And I'm supposed to meet these people. And I'm sitting in the bar. And all of a sudden, a guy taps me on the shoulder. And I turn around. And it's him. He has no idea that 6 hours ago I was just told he's dead. And he goes, Gary, how you doing? What's going on? And I went, hey, man, it's so good to see you. He never found out that he had died 6 hours before, and that out of some mystical connection we got.
Unless he's here.